A youngster from Ewarton in St. Catherine, Leroy Cassanova, has become the most decorated participant in the 54-year History of Schools Challenge Quiz. Defying poverty and other odds, he attains a scholarship to study medicine at the prestigious University of the West Indies.
Seeing my brother is a big motivation for me to work hard just as him.
His grandmother is also elated.
Education is great. Every day I cry, so I didn't get to go to school.
Awards and more awards, all earned by 19-year-old Leroy Cassanova at different stages of his life and for different reasons. The more than 30 awards, which were obtained for academic excellence and participation in quizzes, are securely placed in one corner of Leroy's home at Brownstown District in Ewarton, St. Catherine.
All of the trophies that I've gotten, it's just been through hard work, to be honest. Always ensuring that all my assignments are done on time, always ensuring that I'm focused, not following anyone that is doing anything that is, derogatory or anything like that. So, yeah, it comes from focus and hard work.
Leroy's aim is to become a medical doctor, and for good reasons.
I wish to pursue a career in medicine because I have the natural tendency to want to help people or assist them in any way that I can. So I believe that in pursuing that career, I will be able to spread my expertise across a lot of people.
Leroy, an upper sixth form student at St. Jago High School in Spanish Town, told the Beacon that already he has been awarded a spot in the Faculty of Medical Sciences at the University of the West Indies. By any stretch of the imagination, that's a massive feat, and the icing on top of the proverbial cake is that Leroy has secured a scholarship to cover his expenses for the first 3 years of medical school. That scholarship, Leroy explained, was presented to him for his participation in TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz, an acclaimed television competition testing the knowledge of groups of students representing secondary schools from across the island. According to Leroy, he is now the most decorated participant in the 54-year history of the competition.
I am the first person to have gone to 5 finals and having 3 gold medals, 2 silver. So overall, I would be the most decorated one. I must say that my quiz experience has been a very successful one. Over the years, I have gone to 5 finals, winning 3 out of the 5.
Leroy's love for quiz is rooted in his primary school experience.
My quiz experience actually began at primary school. In grade 6, I played quiz for Ewarton Primary School. We didn't do well that year, so that kind of motivated me to move to a higher level in quiz at high school. So in grade 8, I entered this interform quiz, and we won that year. We won interform quiz in second form, and the persons that were coordinating it, they saw that I had a lot of talent, and they thought that it was best that I joined the quiz team. And my journey began from there in second form. At that time, I was 13 years old.
Leroy, a prefect at St. Jago High, this season had his first stint as captain of that school's quiz team, which also included Janelle Essen, Kevandra Blake and Jermaine Miller. In the grand final held on April 4, 2023, St. Jago High scored 34 points to defend its title and defeat Calabar High by 3 points.
Winning this one would be the highest moment because you know that the match was literally down to the wire. It took a lot out of us. This one also means the most to me because in winning this finals, that would make me the most decorated quiz player ever in history. So this one really meant a lot.
That second consecutive win at the grand finals was widely celebrated in the old capital where St. Jago High is located.
Everyone is happy. Everyone knows that we've been working hard for this. So everyone is in good spirits right now. It's quite overwhelming. It's a lot of people that I don't even know. They come up to me and congratulate me. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
I feel very, very proud, my brother. I even go to school with them sometimes, you know. Anything I go down there and talk. And I would encourage them. I said, I don't have the brains, but trying to lift your head high up. I don't have the brains for I did have lame foot and my mother did. And my father didn't have the money to finish me to school for. He spent a lot on my mother. My mother did have cancer. I have to wash the clothes what she used me and him. When he was not at home, I wash the clothes and look after my mother.
No doubt, Leroy sees education as a means of elevating himself and his family. His prowess as a young scholar supersedes quizzes. Leroy so far attained 14 subjects from the Caribbean Examination Council, 10 at the CSEC level and 4 at Cape. He's also now preparing to pursue another 4 subjects at the Cape level.
My 6 results, I got all 10 subjects. I'm currently doing Cape Unit 2 now. In Unit 1 I also got all 4 subjects, so I have 14 subjects now and looking to get 4 more subjects at the Unit 2. It's not difficult in balancing schoolwork and quiz work because I normally set out a timetable in order to do all of those. And where the leadership is concerned, I ensure that everyone feels included, no one feels left out, because in order to play a competition and play it at the highest level, everyone needs to feel included, everyone needs to feel relaxed, everyone needs to feel everyone needs to feel confident in themselves. So I ensure that I boost up their confidence, ensure that everyone is okay, everyone is on a firm level.
But what really accounts for Leroy's spectacular academic record?
I do well because I study a lot, I work really hard, I persevere whenever times get hard. So I believe that using those 3 formulas, working hard, persevering, not giving up regardless of all the struggles, I feel that that is the formula for success.
Leroy also attributed his success to the guidance received from his teachers at Church of Christ Basic School in his community, Ewarton Primary and St. Jago High.
St. Jago means a lot to me because it is the institution that has molded me into the person that I am today. The school spirit, the teachers, the friendships that you form there, it's great.
Leroy's brother, Fabian Cassanova, who is a 4th form student at St. Jago High, says his brother's success is a big inspiration to him.
Seeing my brother is a big motivation for me to work hard just as him. Well, I think being at the school as he is, there's a lot of motivation towards me. Persons are encouraging me to do just as great as him, and I think that really helps me to try and actually do my best. Because the same energy showing towards him, most persons are showing the same energy towards me and hoping I can do just the same as he has done.
Leroy is happy that his brother is motivated. After all, one of his hopes is to inspire others, especially those in his Ewarton hometown.
I see my accomplishments as a means of uplifting the community.
The community, Leroy said, has been a significant help to him, especially as his family navigates financial challenges. For reaching this far in his academic pursuit, he expressed gratitude to his past and present teachers, organizations such as True United Sisters, and of course his family, including his parents Claudia Brown and Leroy Cassanova Sr.
My parents, they're always there for me. I can always count on them. They were always there regardless of how hard times became. They were there, they pushed regardless. They always ensured that they found a way to push to ensure that I went to school. I would also like to thank Mr. David Easing. He's my godfather. He has always helped me, he's been there for me, he's always prayed for me. I'd also like to thank my grandmother. My grandmother is always praying for me. She's always ensuring that I'm okay. She always, if my parents cannot find it, she'll ensure that she tries to give me something. So I'm grateful for her as well.
The young scholar is doing so well, his father has no regret making him his namesake.
I'm Leroy Cassanova, and he's the junior So, you know, from before I want to tell her before he born, I tell myself that I would just give him my name, you know. Yeah, exactly. I told him I would just give him my name. And it worked. Yeah, because majority of the time when he doing things, it just come like it's me same way, because, you know, both of you have the same name. Play a real good role in them life same way, you know, because I don't really make them stop from school and things like that. I never make them stop from school. They never absent from school. From there going to basic school and to primary school, yeah, they never absent from school.
The elder Cassanova encouraged other fathers to stand up to their responsibility.
What I would say now is just try and make the kids come up into a real good life. Don't try to beat them down and tell them that they are not coming to anything good and them something there, you know. So would I call the fathers out there to just stand up by them youth and try them best with them. Yeah, just try their best. Because sometimes something is out there for them, but they need somebody to steer them. Yeah, to let them go forward. Because nothing beats education.
Leroy's mother beams with pride and joy. She feels a sense of accomplishment knowing that, despite sometimes having a tough time finding money to send her sons to school, the two sons continue to persevere.
It's very rough, you know. It's very rough, but I never give up. I always tell them I have to make gonna reach to the sky limit. Sometimes it's have a difficult time to reach out for them to send them to school.
I'm Cassanova cousin. I am very proud of him doing the school challenge quiz. Every time I check it out if everything is okay. And I say, yes, go Jago, go. Go Cassanova, go. Big up the school challenge quiz for Jago.
We appreciate whatsoever he has done at the school, and we appreciate what he has done for the family. And we thank God for what he has done to him, to let him can motivate the family and the school and the teachers and students too, that they can uplift and see what he has done. So let others can do what he do, as we give you thanks in Jesus' name.
Leroy's relatives are not the only ones celebrating him. Pauline Blake, who taught him at Church of Christ Basic School in Ewarton, has reasons to be proud.
If every child was focused as Leroy, then we would have a better society. From the day he entered school until now, he's very, very, very focused and determined and have a mind from then to go into medicine. So it's not something very new. From the beginning, he has that intention of going into medicine where he can help other persons who are in need. So it's a great feeling to be a part of his life and to see that he still remembers his first school. For there is where the foundation is laid, and when he's speaking, he begins from his very first school. And from there, the day enter, he is always focused. He tries to get things done, and he doesn't like to be left behind. He don't like to hear that he's not correct. So he tries to do things correct at the beginning. He don't like to lose. He's not a loser, and he will not be a loser. And he will achieve what he set out to be, and that he's going to do.
Blake, who has been in the classroom as a teacher for almost 50 years, underscored the importance of early childhood education. Leroy also shares that view.
Early childhood education is very important because, as Ms. Blake already said, it is the foundation of learning. It is from there that one can move to a higher level, which is primary school. It is there that you learn certain basic skills, because certain skills that you learn in basic school, you don't necessarily get that level at home. They also clean up them in terms of whenever they mess up themselves, and they also teach them how to not let that happen again. You learn basic skills like thank you, certain basic decorum, so it's immensely essential.
In Ewarton St. Catherine, This is the Jamaica Beacon.